can I just be honest with you? I'm not Bjorn Borgenstein or whatever his name is. I'm not even a mentor.
Not a mentor?
Nope.
Reverse psychology.
Almost.
You really are a good shrink doctor. Fung already tried.
Oh my god, 22 has my same...
My unconscious mind hates you!
Wait, you talked with Carl
Way to
Jung?
show a different life in this place.
I wish I could talk with Carl Jung. Yeah, man, believe him. Oh, yes, there you go. This is him. I recognize him.
You're really not Bjorn Borkins?
Nope. He's really not.
Excuse me, what's going on here? Banaka breath spray? Cheap cologne?
I think it might be something intimate, 22. Don't look at that. You? Yeah, exactly. Like, this is...
Oh my goodness, it's Cedric's rap group. No, don't look at that stuff. Let's look over here.
Look at all of this stuff.
I don't want to go. I don't like jazz.
Oh my god, this is the memory that he was talking about before, remember?
Great contributions to American culture. At least give it a chance, Joey.
This is where it all started. This is the moment where I fell in love with jazz.
Beautiful.
Listen to that. See, the tune is just an excuse to bring out the you.
Exactly.
I became a jazz musician.
That's why anyone becomes anything, to be honest.
Looking forward.
Wait. That's not how I remember it going down. I mean,
Come back when you have something.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
We're looking for something different.
2, 3, 4.
Oh. Okay, you might look around and be very sad about it, but Joe, wait. I don't know if you're being very fair with yourself if that's what's happening.
My life was meaningless.
No, let's pause. You see, the problem with this is that achievement-based self-worth means you only feel valuable when you're accomplishing something. So the moment you stop performing, your self-esteem collapses. Following your passions and doing things to the best of your capacity is something great, don't get me wrong, but also careful to not turn it into performance-driven living. The real we see of Joe's life seems to be filled with waiting, with rejection, with all sorts of mundane loops like laundry, to the point that he himself thinks his life was meaningless if he wasn't performing, right? But that's a big trick, and it exposes a core wound here, a core wound specifically of modern purpose culture, which is we confuse activity with significance. We think that a meaningful life needs to look extraordinary and busy and filled with visible success and accomplishments and milestones and applause, all like Dr. Bjorn, right? So Joe's despair here comes from what psychologists would call external referencing. It's basically when we evaluate the worth of our life based on outer metrics instead of our inner fulfillment. He sees the highlights of someone else's life and assumes his own was wasted because it didn't produce the same visible proof. Truth is, you can dedicate your life to something noble and still miss living in the process if your sense of worth depends on recognition. In other words, if there is one thing that Joe did wrong when looking at his reel of his life, is postponing joy. Always waiting for life to start after the gig. That's when I'll be happy. Or after I have enough money, that's when I'll be happy. Or after I get in a relationship, that's when I will rest. After I get this promotion, that's when I will feel proud. Ugh, just do it now. Just feel proud now. Just rest now. You see, passion is one of the most beautiful engines in life, but if we're going to evaluate based on performance, it's going to inevitably become a cage, and it's actually not passion anymore in that case. That's when it becomes fear. If you only look for outcomes, outputs, you stop noticing these small, ordinary moments that actually give a texture, that actually make the big ones possible to begin with, right? Like the subway musician, I don't know, a nice cup of coffee, or just that student who smiled at you one day after they got something on their instrument. I don't know. So I would like to take this scene and kind of make sure that you guys at least hear the fact that meaning isn't cumulative. It's not something you collect through achievements or through each dream that became reality and every fantasy fulfilled. while rather it's something much smaller, something much more mundane. It's something you create in every moment you fully participate in. Even if that something is taking a shower or enjoy the sun on your skin. That's why following your passion is very important, that's for sure, but only if it doesn't become the reason you miss your life, okay? Now, to help you with that, you will find in the workbook attached to this deep dive a chapter for exactly this. You will find it at page 13, and it's about learning to live your life to the fullest, basically, by being present in mundane moments. Yeah, there you are. There you are, my dude.
No, I will not accept this. Kid, give me that badge. I'm going back to my body.
Dude, I don't... Why take the chance of someone else? That's so wrong.
Unless it becomes an Earth pass, I'm stuck with it.
I love that she just exemplified. She didn't tell him. She showed him.
To me then?
Oh my god, yeah, you both would win.
Thought of that. I'd get to skip life.
Quite literally.
Yes. But
22, why are you so averse against life?
That to change.
Come on, I know all about sparks. Because mine
Do you?
is
You didn't even listen to the explanation of the sparks. How the fuck do you know anything about them now? Come on. Oh. I mean, granted, you're very good, but...
Really? Nothing at all?
Dude, people are different.
Just music. I don't like music sounds. Feels like a little too much.
Yeah, if you take music in intellectually...
Going out like this. Where's that hall of everything?
That's very interesting. 22 is very interesting.
Right back.
Don't get ahead of yourself, pal.
No, not at all.
Why do you sound like a middle-aged white lady?
I don't. This is all an illusion.
Huh?
This whole place is a hypothetical.
I
Okay.
could sound like this if I wanted to.
Or sound like this instead.
It's just energy.
like you.
see?
Life is so unfair. I don't want to die. Somebody called the ambulance.
I just use this voice because it annoys people.
I love it.
Effective.
Is it really? Is it that annoying? Because I don't think so. Yeah.
Don't worry, they're fine. You can't crush a soul here. That's what life on Earth is for.
Very witty.
Oh, let's talk about that. This kind of hits to something that I'm very bothered by. The fact that we are obsessed with where we go after life, but we put so little thought to no thought actually into the before we were human. We all know that matter is energy, right? And as we said before, energy is never lost. It doesn't die. It simply transforms. It changes form. Now that means that before you were human, you were already something. Maybe not someone, but something. Like, I don't know, a vibration, a fragment of energy, one of these cute little souls, why not? And that's where 22's line becomes almost prophetic, because she says, you can't crush a soul here, that's what Earth is for. Because energy without a body can't be hurt, it can't decay, it can't learn either. It's pure potential. But once energy becomes matter, once it takes the shape and the form of a nervous system with memory, with fear, with pain receptors, it gains the ability to experience contrast, and through contrast it learns meaning. This is what physics and psychology both hint at in their own languages. In physics, we call this entropy, and it's the process through which systems evolve toward complexity. The tension between order and chaos, for instance. In psychology, that same tension shows up as growth through challenge, how identity, how empathy and wisdom form through friction. So Earth, symbolically speaking, is the realm of compression, a place where divine energy learns what it means to be finite and fragile and feeling, because in the end, only through these limits do we discover depth, and only through imperfection we discover love. But it involves a bit of crushing too, to 22's point. It is very witty.
Okay, here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Hall of everything.
There's a lot of everything in there, yeah, I gotta say that. That's how it works. You just try shit and then something bonds with you, I guess. That soul just used the other soul as a ball because that was not cool.
Let's start.
Come on.
Let's start with food, yeah.
Baking could be your smart.
I think eating could be mine.
I don't get it.
Just smell it.
Can't. Neither can you.
What? You're right. I can't smell.
How can you choose anything then?
We can't taste either.
All that stuff is in your body.
Okay.
No smell, no taste.
Or touch.
See?
Yeah, I can. That is.
Okay, I get it. Moving on.
I love 22.
Fire is so pretty.
Maybe this is not the right one.
I'm gonna let it spread.
Aye.
Hands are hard.
How about a library?
Yeah, I know, right?
Cool.
Yes, amazing. Who wouldn't like working at a thankless job you're always in danger of losing due to budget cuts?
I mean, she does have a point, doesn't she?
Pushing people.
Obviously, this.
Oh yeah, that's good. Nah.
Okay, it's all meh.
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 Meh. Meh.
But how meh? Interesting. Maybe it's connected to the fact that
It's everything.
they don't have a body. Well, she did try. So you know what? Let's pause in here because I think we should say something about this. You see, 22 is actively resisting life by using deflection through humor, mischief, and contrarianism. Basically, she tries to think her way into existence. I think she has spent a lot of time collecting opinions just to debate them at this point. She memorized ideas about life, but I don't think none of that makes her feel it. I think she might be living in what psychology calls cognitive defense, which is basically just a mechanism of the mind to overfunction in order to protect the self from vulnerability, essentially. You see, the other souls, by contrast, they don't resist. They play, they explore, they move through the hall of everything without judgment. They trust the experience to a degree. And that's why she says she doesn't like music, by the way. It's too much. Chances are that what she means is that all the emotions it produces threaten her feeling of control. And so she shields herself against it, you see. And it also can be the fact that she doesn't have a body. Therefore, she genuinely feels overwhelmed by the data that music produces, not necessarily the feeling. I think she's afraid, and this makes even more sense if you think about it. I mean, 22 has almost all of her badges. She's one step away from completion, which tells us that she's not incapable of finding her spark, generally speaking. She is refusing to, not necessarily consciously, of course. It's a subconscious act of preservation in the end. It's the mind ways of staying safe by staying stuck. Truth is, once she completes all of those badges, once she gets the last one, everything changes. She has to incarnate, she has to live, she has to suffer, she has to feel. And that's terrifying for someone who only knows safety through abstraction. That's what makes her such a mirror for many of us, actually. People who know what it means to live, but haven't yet allowed themselves to feel it, to connect to it.
Well, I think that's everything.
Sorry.
You
Quite literally.
I did.
She did.
If there's one thing I'm not, it's a liar.
Messed up, but she did.
Lincoln, you're really okay being on a penny.
Well, of course, it's an art.
Remember, he's honest, right? Or something.
On the 20.
Jackson!
What can I say, Joe?
Everyone has their weaknesses.
out of time.
Yeah, you know, time's not really a thing here.
Oh, nice. Oh, never mind.
Nice try, Bjorn, but no need to feel bad. 22 here can be a bit of a challenge.
Even though I can't feel it, please don't touch me.
So let's get you to...
And that's on consent, ladies and gents, and non-binaries.
Wait, we forgot to try.
What?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be.
I don't see you as a brain.
And lock in windmills.
Well, never mind. I stand corrected.
Do we have one more minute to go back and try breakdancer? Please, Jerry. You look really good today, Jerry.
Oh,
Okay.
the universe loves flattery. That's useful to know for some reason.
The Borgensen.
Run.
Ay, ay, ay. Where are you running? What is this place? I saw that it was just a box written on it, but it seems like that's deception.
Here it is.
Look at how many mentors that she has.
That's too many questions. How about you zip it for a minute, okay?
And we're going there. Why?
Because I know a guy there. A guy who can help. A guy like you.
Like me?
Alive?
Alive?
Oh, you're well connected, 22, damn.
Helping me?
Why?
I have been here for who knows how long, and I've never seen anything that's made me want to live. And then you come along. Your life is sad and pathetic.
I mean,
Hard to get back to it. Why? I mean, this I gotta see.
oh my god, you know what? Let's
Okay,
talk about this because I think that this is interesting. Listen, this might be the first time I see 22 emotionally participating, and I think it's a big deal. And not only that, but I think it also makes sense. Joe is offering her something she could have never seen in the Hall of Everything, even if she wanted to. Complete devotion for life itself. And plus, I think this might be the first time she realizes or she sees that living isn't about what you do necessarily, but how deeply you feel it while you do it. I mean, Joe's attachment to his imperfect life shows something that she has never seen before. care. This irrational decision to love something just because it exists. And while this might not be rational, of course, it is also what carries meaning, or the strength of it anyway. For the first time, 22 sees that life is not about how extraordinary it is, but how deep it's cherished, even with its flaws. And that's exactly what fascinates 22, because until now she has only known basically curiosity without consequences, if it makes sense. And watching Joe fight so hard to go back to a life full of failure and heartbreak. I'm so sorry, Joe, but you know, all that shows her that pain is proof of living. She cannot yet verbalize it, I'm sure, but I think this is the overall feeling here. That's why she became more enthusiastic. You see, that's why also Jerry saw that there's a spark of engagement, because for the first time, she feels vicariously alive. Through Joe, she kind of witnesses the emotional contradiction of life. The fact that humans can be miserable and still love the very things that hurt them. So I guess what 22 is drawn to here is this irrational devotion to being here, alive, if it makes sense.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go then. How does this place even work? I'm so confused. The abstract world. The
Is this
astral world?
Humans are really into something and it feels like you're in another place. Feels like you're in the zone, right?
Oh my god, this is where we go when we are in a flow state?
Space between the physical and spiritual.
Dude, this is insane.
Today, during my audition, this must be where musicians come when they get into a flow.
Not just musicians, thank you.
Watch this.
Oh, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Line.
Ah, well. Oh no! What do you mean, oops?
I've been messing with this.
You don't say oops. When you do that, you don't, oh god.
Lose another one!
All right. Where's
Okay,
this
so
guy?
listen, we need to talk about something here. So a fun fact about flow state is that